Okay, let's go. Once upon a time, I attended an interview for a teaching role in mathematics, and I was asked to name the special angles in trigonometry. And immediately I named angle 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 45 degrees, and 90 degrees. The next question I was asked was, are these the only special angles? And immediately I realized that there are some other special angles, which I named as 0 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, and 360 degrees. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can remember these special angles. To do that, I'm going to use the picture of the sine and cosine graph. And the picture I present here, this is one of them with a maximum of 1, minimum of -1, and here it's another. Here it's just an approximate diagram, not drawn to scale. The maximum 1 is the maximum 1, not drawn to scale, and our minimum point is -1. Now, which of these graphs represents the sine and cosine graph? This is my sine graph, the graph of sine theta. How will you know that this is the graph of sine theta? It is the graph of sine theta because it begins from the ground. So what about it? If it begins from the ground, associate this S in your sine as snake. Associate it as snake. Snake crawls on the ground. So if snake crawls on the ground, your sine theta graph should begin from the ground. And what are the values on the x-axis? This is 90. This is 180. This is 270. And this is my 360, all in degrees. For my cosine graph, if this is the sine theta graph, then definitely this is the cosine graph, the graph of cos theta. And what are the values? This is 90 degrees. This is 180 degrees. This is my 270 degrees. And my 360 degrees lies here. So with this, you can easily write out the values. And as a reminder, for you to also remember that this is the cosine graph, associate this cos, this C in this cos, to cup. When you associate it to cup, you don't keep your cup on the floor. It has to be on a platform above the ground. That is why the cosine graph is starting above the ground. So with this, you can easily evaluate the trig ratios of 0, 180, 270, and 360 degrees. For instance, what is my sine 180 degrees? Sine 180 degrees is 0. So the 0 mark is 0. Sine 270 degrees is -1. Sine 270 degrees is -1. Let's take another illustration from the cosine graph. If you want to take the answer of cos 360 degrees, it is 360. Trace it to where it touches the graph, it is 1. So you can always create a mental picture of this graph. that even though it is not visible to you, you create it in your mind and you can get the values from the graph. Having known